Well, hi there. How are you? It's nice to have you with us. My name is Andy Valver, or in Estonian, I'm Andy Valvur, or otherwise I could also be Andrus Valvur. So I go by all three. I will be the host this evening, well, right now for a little bit, and then also later on for the main program this evening. We've got a lot of stuff planned for you. It's going to be a terrific day, and it's all going to be done virtually, which is cool. And I'm old, so there's a lot of this stuff that I don't understand. But thankfully, we have young people.
Tere tulemast! Mul on tõesti hea meel, et olete ühinenud meiega täna. Oksjon ja sellega seotud programm on uus algatus Rahvuskomiteel ja loodan, et see teie meelest õnnestub. Siht on Ameerikas Eesti majade ja maa-alade heaks fondi loomine, et neid saaks korras hoida ja säiliksid, et järgmised generatsioonid saaksid ka neid kasutada Eesti tegevuseks. Welcome to the Estonian American National Council's ESTO RAISER. ESTO RAISER is such a thought-provoking phrase, for it captures so many aspects of what we are trying to do today. It carries many connotations. ESTO RAISER is a fundraiser. We are raising money for a fund to support our Estonian houses and facilities, which are in constant need of attention and maintenance. These are the legacies of our parents and grandparents, and we want to ensure their survival for future generations. The term ESTO RAISER also calls to mind barn raising, when we come together as a community to work on and support Estonian houses, our talgud. Other associations, ESTO raising, to raise the profile of ESTOs. We are showcasing performers, artists, entrepreneurs here to introduce them and their works. We want to raise and praise all things Estonian. This event can remind us of their importance to us as we look at the talent we have and browse the auction items related to our culture. And finally, we want to raise knowledge about the council itself. At the end of one of our recent EANC board meetings, after we had gone over our activities and initiatives, I said that I was stunned by looking at everything that EANC does. While we are in the middle of it, we don't realize all that we do. But probably one thing that we do not do as well as we should is toot our own horn. I often get feedback that people don't know what the council does. So let me give you some highlights. This auction supports one facet of our activities, supporting our culture and heritage. Our parents and grandparents knew that we needed our own places where we could come together. They built Estonian houses and purchased land for our activities. We need to ensure that these are preserved for future generations. The purpose of this auction is to establish a fund specifically to support requests to maintain these facilities. EANC has all along responded to such requests for assistance from a number of different Estonian houses and facilities. What is new is establishing a dedicated funding source. This year, the Council re-established the Hendrik Visnapuu Literature and Culture Award, with the first awardees to be announced in January 2022. The purpose of the award is to showcase Estonian literary and cultural achievements, especially abroad, outside of Estonia. We are looking forward to seeing who will be the first awardees. An initiative of one of our younger council members is the establishment of a mentoring program for Estonian American youth. Council members have signed up in their areas of expertise or interest to see if they can be linked up with youth with similar interests. Carl Grubby has taken the initiative to get this going. The Council has funded films and books about Estonia and its history. Among these are one which you are all probably familiar with, the film The Singing Revolution, which was warmly received in Estonia and played on PBS stations in the US several years ago. We are now helping fund The Singing Revolution, the musical, which will open soon on stage in Los Angeles. Tickets to the opening are an auction item. We have supported all of Helga Meritz's documentary films on Estonian refugees, including the upcoming one on Seabrook Farms, New Jersey, which sponsored many displaced Estonians in the early 1950s. Without EANC financial backing, the four-part series on Estonia in the PBS series, This is America and the World, would not have been filmed and shown. Introducing Estonia within the United States is part of our mission. We are proud to have published the history of Estonian Americans covering 50 years from 1945 to 1995. A copy of this 550-page book is an auction item. EANC hosted a virtual Estonian Independence Day program this year, celebrating our communities and accomplishments, which received many thousands of views. Our many thanks go to all who participated in the program, and especially to Valev Laube for his technical expertise in helping put that together, and also for his help today. EANC was asked to represent Estonian Americans in the Estonian government's recent initiative to unite Estonians globally and to develop a program to support Estonian language, culture, and activities throughout the world. We have taken part in many discussions and reviews and hope that the program will be approved by the Estonian government by the end of this year. And we continue our work in Washington, together with our Baltic counterparts and others, to ensure that issues that touch on Estonia are brought to the fore and receive needed support in Congress and elsewhere. Helping maintain the security and well-being of Estonia has been a part of our mission from the beginning. And speaking of the beginning, next year the Council celebrates its 70th anniversary. We hope that we can keep going on for at least that long into the future. We are a volunteer-based organization and will be holding elections to the Council next year. Please help ensure that we do continue by encouraging interested candidates to step forward when the call comes. I want to thank the donors to the auction and all who are participating in today's program. Special thanks to the auction organizing committee, to the Estonian houses and societies who are participating, and especially to Andy Valvur, who is donating his time and skills to making sure that all runs smoothly. Please enjoy the program and place your bids to help our Estonian houses and homes.
Thank you, Mario. Then these people, they work tirelessly, and they keep the ESTO thing going. And that's really, really cool. It's because, you know, we are spread out and stuff. And in fact, we are so far spread out around the world that the Estonian government now has a position specifically to deal with us nomad like Estonians, or as we call ourselves, the väliseestlased. So up next, I'm going to introduce Kate Spiegel, and she is with the Estonian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, She's a very knowledgeable person about all things Estonian. Her title is, and I'm going to try to say this because my Estonian reading is really bad, Välisministeeriumi üleilmse eestluse poliitika nõunik. The first time I read that, I said onik, and she's an apple. And of course, see, that's why the Estonian language is really tricky. So you have to pay attention to it. Anyway, Kate, I know you've got a very busy schedule. I thank you very much for you being here today. And the floor or the internet is yours. Well, actually, the internet belongs to Estonia. But anyway, the floor is yours.
Suur tänu, Andy. Thank you very much, Andy. It's an honor to be here with you this evening. Suur rõõm ja au on teiega tänasel õhtul, minu jaoks õhtul, teie jaoks on alles päev. Ja ma saan teid tervitada siit Välisministeeriumi nimel täna Haapsalust. Ja tõesti see tänutunne ja see tunnustus, kõik, mida on Eesti Rahvuskomitee Ühendriikides teinud juba aastakümneid ja kuidas see töö on jätkunud, on tõesti imetlusväärne. See märgiline aasta meie kõigi jaoks, sellepärast et 30 aastat tagasi sai Eesti uuesti iseseisvaks ja tegelikult suur osa ja töö sellest on just nimelt meie eestlastele välismaal ja samamoodi ergu panus Eesti taasiseseisvumisse. Seega see töö ja vaev, mida te praegu jätkate, et eestlust hoida ja edendada, kui Eesti on vaba, et me seda kõike teeme ja hoiame koos edasi ja hoiame Eesti maju, hoiame Eesti pärandit maailmas elus, see on lihtsalt suurepärane. Nagu Andy juba sisse juhatas, siis tõepoolest üleilmne eestlus, nagu me siin Eestis seda nimetame, on oma uue kodu leidnud Välisministeeriumis. Ja mul on rõõm, et meil on tänaseks 3-liikmeline naiskond seda valdkonda juhtimas. Täna on minul siis au nende kõigi nimel teid tervitada ja mitte lihtsalt tervitada, vaid eelkõige anda edasi tänu ja tunnustussõnad kõige selle eest, mida te olete teinud ja kõige selle eest, mida te teete jätkuvalt. Suur rõõm on alati teiega suhelda ja suur rõõm on kuulda, milliseid vahvaid ettevõtmisi te olete käivitanud ja käivitamas. Viimaseks ja imeliseks näiteks juba Marju poolt mainitud mentorlusprogramm, tõepoolest suurepärased algatused. Paar sõna räägiksin ka selle poolt, seda, mida meie oleme Eestis siit poolt selle toetamiseks tegemas koos teiega partnerluses. Nagu Marju mainis, siis tõepoolest üleilmse eestluse tegevuskava, mis väga laia tegevustiku võtab kokku, on sellel aastal Eestis kinnitamisel. Ja tõepoolest Ameerika eestlaste poolt on tulnud väga suur toetus selle programmi kokkupanemisel. Mul on suur rõõm öelda, et varsti ilmub informatsioon selle kohta, et oleme valmis saamas stipendiumi programmi, et noori aktiivseid Ameerika Eesti juurtega noori tuua Eestisse praktikale. Peagi saan selle kohta rohkem informatsiooni anda. Ja samuti kindlasti omaalgatusprojektide voor, mis just nimelt saab ka olla abiks Eesti majadele, Eesti seltsidele üle ilma ja ka Ameerikas oma tegevuste jätkamisel. Kutsuksin teid üles veel siinkohal leidma see aeg, et osaleda suures praegu käimas olevas diaspora uuringus ja ma arvan, et meie koostöö jätkub väga kenasti, nii nagu ta on toiminud varem. Ma ei hoiaks tänast eetriaega rohkem kinni, sellepärast et teil on väga põnev ja mitmekülgne kultuuriprogramm täna teoks saamas. Ja tahaksin öelda lihtsalt veel kord aitäh teile, sellepärast et just nimelt teie teetegi Eestist palju suuremaks. Suur tänu teile. Thank you very much. Sorry, I forgot to switch languages. But the main focus of my speech was saying how thankful we are from Estonia and how good the partnership has been between us from the government side and all the global Estonians. And of course, also special thanks goes to EANC. You're doing a wonderful job. And as I was saying in Estonian, you actually make Estonia much bigger than Estonia is. So thank you very much.
Super. Thank you, Kate, so much for those wonderful words. And it's nice that there is actually a government position now to sort of help engender and reach out and or an outreach position. So that's really cool. It's nice to know that that the Estonian government cares, and then we all care about Estonia. So that's a beautiful thing. Thank you for being with us today, and thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Aitäh, suur aitäh teile.
Suur aitäh teile. Okay. No, järgmiseks. Okay, so now life is becoming more and more global, as we all know. And we are definitely connected, and we are all over the place, global, not just Estonians, but I mean, in general, you know, in general, and, you know, people around the world. You know, it used to be you had to, you know, send letters. Now we can pick up the cell phone and be in Paris and call Mumbai, or be in San Francisco and call Sydney, Australia. So this is a really great thing. And of all the people who know that best is the young people, because they have grown up. I'm what's called a digital immigrant, because this whole digital world is something that I had to get used to. Whereas the kids today who grow up, they're called digital natives, because they were born with a cell phone. In fact, I think they were issued a cell phone the minute they came out of the womb, with a pair of earbuds, because they all seem to be wearing them these days. And I think those were automatically put in at the hospital. So speaking of young people, before we get started with today's cultural showcases and open house, let's hear from a few of ERKU's very own young professionals who juggle it all with enthusiasm, with vision and grace, while fully embracing their Estonian American identity and committees. So EANC Council members Karl Herbert Krabi and Vivian Vaike Malmgren. It's all from you.
Tere! Minu nimi on Karl Herbert Krabi ja ma praegu elan Chicagos. Ma kasvasin üles idarannikul Washington DC-s, käisin Baltimoori Eesti koolis, Järvemetsa laagris, suvekodulaagris ja palju veel. Hetkel elan ma Chicagos ja olen aktiivne kogukonna liige siin. Ma olen Chicago Eesti kooli juhataja, Chicago Eesti Maja nõukogu liige, Chicago Eesti Kultuuriseltsi nõukogu liige. Now, over to English. My name is Karl Krabi. I'm a proud member of the Estonian American community. My focus over the years upon graduating university and entering the workforce has been investing in our youth, in their education, in their mentorship. I believe Estonian youth hold the key to our collective future and ensuring that our Estonian community continues to flourish and prosper. And as such, I've committed my time to the Chicago Estonian School as the school's principal. Last year I taught there, and imparting knowledge to the students such as history, culture, music, theater, dance is of the utmost importance to our community, as the youth truly will take us into the future confidently. Through ERKU, the Estonian American National Council, I helped lead the launch of the Estonian Mentorship Network, which is a community of ERKU EANC members who provide robust mentorship to Estonian American youth across the United States, ages 18 to 35. We help them find internships, jobs, prepare for their tough interviews, and connect with the broader Estonian community. Everybody could use some help, and our network is there and available to help Estonian youth with whatever their goals and dreams might be. And the reason I invest and give back to the youth is because I was once one. And many mentors in the Estonian community showed me the way, provided me with tools and resources, helped me sharpen my language skills, and it opened many doors to the Estonian community, not only in the US, but back home in Koto Eesti as well. The community has been very supportive, and I am issuing a call to action to all Estonian Americans across the United States to take on the personal responsibility, long-term vision, and long-term thinking of investing in our youth. Please commit some time, energy, passion, and heart in ensuring that the educational, social, and cultural resources are there and plentiful for our youth. This will help us continue as a dynamic, thriving community that exudes warm, collaborative, and inspiring energy and pushes the Estonian community into the 21st century with lots of momentum. So let's all get together, üheskoos, kõik koos. Lähme edasi tulevikku.
Excellent, 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 excellent.
Tere, ma olen Vivianne Malmgren, olen 25 aastat vana ja olen RQ juhatusel. So I'm going to share my video today in English just to get the largest audience about ESTOs and the importance of how to carry on our traditions and our cultures to the younger generations. So for me, a huge part of Eesti Kultuur is the language. So I went to Eesti Kool when I was little in the Baltimore Eesti Maja. And I think Estonian houses, Eesti Majad, are some of the most important things we can have in exposing children to peers, to friends, to language, to activities where it's a fully immersive experience. Another thing I think that is similar in that regard is the lagrid, right, going to camp. So for example, Lakewood Lager and Suvekodu were both places that I went growing up, and that's some of how I met my lifelong friends who are eestlased, who I've now traveled internationally with, and who I can also call up and know that, hey, even if we have different places where we are with our language, we can talk with each other and encourage each other and feel comfortable in that capacity. And also it's a great way for us when we're young to meet some of the older generations who volunteer and are involved as well. So overall, I think that's really huge for expanding our network, right? Because we've got such a small group of people, but we're so spread out across different places in the United States and also globally.
Are we still here? Did I lose? Who did I lose?
Yes. Please continue.
I seem to have lost everything. See, this is why I should have had children. So I would have a 14-year-old here to show me how to do this. Because right now I'm seeing just me, which, I mean, that's fine with that, but that's all I'm seeing. I want to thank Mr. Krabi and Ms. Malmgren. Krabi is going to be a comedian too, by the way. I have spoken with him about this, so I know he's going to do that. So basically we have got a lot going on, and we are going to continue with our program. Sorry, I've got notes here that I'm doing. And that, my friends, is exactly what the ESTO RAISER is all about. We've got, we're raising a community, we're raising funds, we're raising awareness, we're raising the future generations of Estonians in the United States. So keep your eye on the auction and the bid button. And because we've got a lot of stuff up for auction, we're going to have this great spinning wheel, which is really cool. The technology on that is really great. And we are also going to be, hold on, one more thing. I have another note here that I have to read. We've got a 10-day online auction, which has been going on to help support the Estonian houses. And the Estonian houses are really cool places. We didn't have one in San Francisco. I think we used the Polish house or the Scandinavian house, but there was a lot of that borrowing going back and forth. But I remember going to the Estonian house in New York, which was the mothership, right? I mean, that's where they fought the battle from. And then there were legends that used to hang out at the Estonian house in New York City. And these people who did all that work and kept this stuff going without ever knowing that Estonia would ever be free again. So, Estonia did become free, and it's really cool. Anyway, we've got a long program for you. Stick around. I'm going to be back this evening at 8 o'clock to start our full program. We've got a lot of stuff planned. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of videos. I've interviewed several people about what they're doing. Tony Spinoza with the Singing Revolution, and also with a woman who is one of our Estonian writers from South Dakota, no less. So anyway, please join us. Please go to the location and, auction stuff, buy stuff. We're going to be giving away up front. The first thing we're going to be giving away a loaf of Estonian bread. That's right. Peenleib from Tallinn in America. Somebody apparently is the Pablo Escobar of Peenleib and is bringing Estonian Peenleib into the US. I might bid on that myself. In any event, we'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock. Stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. People have prepared a lot of things. So we'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight.
Our country is a place that craves for freedom once again. The torture and the fighting needs to end here for all men. To our homes, and to our work, and to each other. We owe it to ourselves to join together hand in hand. Our past is what strengthens and ties us firmly to this land. To our homes, and to our work, and to each other. Most of all, oh Estonia, may you live forever in our hearts until the day we see our fingers touch what our minds have dreamed. A better life and love for you and me. And I wanna make a difference, fill our country with love. I wanna see a better day, the day that we rise above. Oh Estonia, may you live forever in our hearts until the day we meet. That's what I'm fighting for. What if we let our wildest dreams awaken once again? We had some faith and trusted this was more than just pretend. For our homes, for our work, and for each other, the liberty could grow out of the things we thought were dead.
Back. And great song. Love that song. So we also have, by the way, we have a raffle as well. And we'd really like you to get involved in the raffle. We'd like you to, donate money, but you get something when you donate money. So that's a good thing. All right. So I think that is it for now. And we are going to continue on at 8 o'clock this evening. And I'm getting notes from my producer here, which is great. I love technology. This works so well. Okay, and here we're going to do the wheel now, and I'm going to announce the name, but we're going to spin the big wheel. This is for the loaf of bread, I believe, and here we go. Let's go to the wheel. Okay, now my problem is cannot see wheel. Oh, I can see it, and it is Barbara Tower. Barbara Tower, you have won the loaf of bread. Not just any bread, Estonian bread. Palju enne Barbara Tower. All righty. I would love to just learn how to do this stuff, but I cannot. There we go. All righty. So that's it. We will see you. We're going to keep doing the wheel, but we will see you later on this evening at 8 o'clock. And check out the auction and see it tonight. And with the program that starts at 3 with Valev and Charlie at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So just be here all day because it's going to be lots of fun. And we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. All right. I'm Andy Valver. Great to have you with us. It's going to be fun.